To control the side mount, I have to be between the shoulder line and the hip line, on the meaty, tasty middle stuff of his body that is good to eat. There I can control him. My knee will be under the shoulder and the other knee will be tucked to his hip. I underhook the head and see how far in my left knee goes, up until the top of his head. That way it's really close and controls the elbow. And the other leg is very close to his hip. The distance between my hip joint and his hip joint is a lot shorter than the length of his femur. So there is no way he can bring in the femur however strong he is, because it's the distance that is too short, right? That distance between the knee and the hip joint is too short. I will tuck my hip towards his hip. The further I can open my knees and lower my hip, the better I can control. He wants to bring in the knee, but look how far open my hip is, and when he goes away, I will just come close again. I will pull in my left elbow towards my left hip, and I use my right elbow to control his hip and pull my right hip towards his hip, closer than his knee. So that makes the escape very difficult, because any time that I want to bring in the knee, and I've now tucked my elbow in, his hip is too close, and when I go away, his hip comes again. So however strong I am, however fast I want to move, he will always be stronger and faster. And however I bridge, so I need to bridge explosively, bam, and pull my hip back. And you see how far in my knee dropped, foot stays outside. So it's like when I move my hand up and down, the glove will stay on top. There will be no distance between my hand and the glove. However I move, only if I move quick enough, faster than the glove can fall down, because it's limited by gravitation. Only then I will create the space necessary. So my bridge needs to be very fast, very explosive, and with enough amplitude, then I will definitely escape.